Very good morning to all of you. Thanks for coming. Let me first at the outset wish you a happy Mother Mary's birthday, and at the same time wish you all a happy Ganesh. Uh, Today I am taking this press conference because a very serious thing has happened towards my Mahila Congress President of Naik. Just because there was holiday for 2 days, I could not take it in the press conference immediately. But today, I want to bring all the illegalities and whatever the harassment that is being baited, whatever the harassment that is being baited to the punch members there, as well as the residents from Naik, I want to bring it to your notice. Now, it's a very shocking thing. That such type of things are happening in local self-government institutions. The elected representatives have to work under pressure, threat of BJP policies, okay, and face insinuations. That's a very sad thing, and especially the ladies are being harassed just because they feel that the ladies are weak and they will not do anything. And so they try to insinuate them, they try to insult them, they try to use abusive words, and they try to threaten them also. And that's why it became very urgent for me to take this press conference. At Naik, the recent incident that took place on 4th of this month, that is September 2024, it has happened to one of my block president of Naik, who happens to be a punch member of Naik Panchayat. The panchayat name is Mazola Uttoda Chalada Panchayat. Okay, so this has happened to her. Earlier she was a sarpanch, so she knows the rules and regulations. Now she is a punch. Just because she objected to one illegal construction, she was the only lady from Congress. And because she was the only lady from Congress, all of them tried to threaten her. They said, you just keep quiet. They used abusive words. They used such type of abusive words. They went on her parents also and started abusing them also. So at that moment, she really was shocked looking at that the Sarpanch, who herself is a lady, and the other two men, they all were using very abusive language towards her and were threatening her and trying to pressurize her. So at that moment, she just removed her cell phone just to record the abusive language. Now, when she recorded some of the abusive words of them, immediately those three people who were the accused, they just pounced on her and tried to snatch away the mobile from her. And not only that, there were men as well as a woman who tried to snatch away the mobile from her. And in that what has happened exactly was, the way they were trying to take out the mobile, they have tried to hurt the women and the two elected punch of Naik. That is more important, because it is the people who are electing her. So she has that moral support from the society, and when she has such type of moral support from the society, these other representatives who are sitting on the chair, they should handle or talk to them in a very respectful manner. This is what we expect from our elected representatives, not threatening and abusive words from them. Till date, I have been opining on murders, rapes, atrocity, abduction, and many more. But this is something different, because this is straight away attacking the elected representative. And this is done by the BJP government, and during the tenure of BJP government, this is happening everywhere. And till date, because of the threat, because of the double engine government, people are not coming out and trying to opine about it. But I hats off to my block president, the brave lady. She tried to object for the illegal construction, but she had to face certain problems. But yes, she has come forward, and Mahila Congress, Goa Pradesh Mahila Congress, fully supports her, because this is happening everywhere. But people are scared of this BJP government and they are not coming out. Now this incident took place in the cabin of Sarpanch during the fortnightly meeting between 11 to 11:30 a.m. on 4th September. There are total 9 members, punch members in that committee, out of which that day 8 were present, 1 was absent. Now this, the punch member who has filed a case, her phone was snatched. In a very forceful manner. She got bruises on her hands. We'll share the photograph also of it. But at the same time, she was abused, threatened, what you can do. The way that, and this, I blame fully the BJP government, because it is the BJP government who, it appears that they are supporting these people who use such type of language and such type of threatening, and the illegal work that is going on in each and every constituency. Our leaders are also taking those issues, and from Panchayat they are trying to get it passed and threatening the people. So this type of threatening was never before during the Congress regime. Now, a lady, but when she informed me next day, and she called the police. Police came, took the phone call, her cell phone from the office, gave it to her. But before that, she had to take a phone of some other person who had come to the panchayat, and from that lady she took the phone and called the police. So when police came, they gave her a mobile phone, and then they took her for medical checkup also. They brought her to the Margao hospital for medical checkup, which was done properly. When she lodged a complaint initially, she wanted that the complaint should be registered as an FIR, but it was not registered as an FIR. Under non-cognizance, they wanted to register it. But then she called me, Papa, see, this thing happened to me, and now I want that this should be a cognizable offence. It should be registered, this FIR should be registered as a cognizable offence. And I thank the South District Superintendent of Police because I brought it to her notice. The moment she called me, I brought it to her notice. This is the complaint, and which is a cognizable offence, and they are not taking notice of it. Please see into the matter. She told me that on priority basis, I'll look into the matter, but I'll have to verify everything. And then the next day, her FIR was registered under cognizable offence, and now it is under the jurisdiction of the police. And we hope and we expect that police will do the justice towards the women of Goa. Now, there are some people who are sitting here on my right. She's Maria Pereira. She was also being harassed by this panchayat members. There was another lady who called me and who told me, I was a panchayat member for many years together, but till date I did not get the household certificate, she said. Okay, so there are people who, there is one Mr. Carlos Pacheco. He has asked for income certificate from the panchayat, which they are supposed to give within the 3 days, but till 1 month has passed, he has not received it. Now his sons will be answering 12th standard examination. They will be going to 12th, and he badly requires it. But if this type of certificate or income certificate are not given in time, people are facing the problem in the society. And that's why these elected members of Panchayat should behave in a very responsible manner. There are many complaints that has come to me, and that's why I felt that since my lady, brave lady Charlotte has taken up this FIR, I must speak about it. Using abusive language and driving people away from the panchayat, especially the vulnerable women. Harassing people who question them for their wrongdoings by deliberately delaying and denying of income and residence certificate. So this lady suffered a lot because of the residence certificate, because of her case was in the court. She won the case, and thereafter they started harassing her. There's another lady who was harassed because of the residence certificate. I mentioned earlier also that she was a punch member before, but till date she did not get the residence certificates of her house. No action against illegal, unauthorized construction which is going on in close to the beach area. So I feel that TCP minister should take the cognizance of it, look into the matter and see to it that these elected members of Panchayat should be brought to the book and they should be told how to behave. If not, try to give them the training, because our women are educated women and they will come forward as Charlotte has come forward. There will be many more who will come forward and take the action. So now the training has to be given to all the panchayat, wherever this type of things, harassments are going on. Training should be given to those people. And at the same time, I want to warn BJP government, though we ladies wear bangles in the hands, we are also people who can take swords in our hands. So they should not get swords. I don't mean exactly we are going to fight, but we are also brave like Lakshmi Bai and all that thing. We are not going to take exactly the swords in the hands, but we can swords of words. Okay? So we can fight with them with the words which will be and bring them to the book if required. So take the notice of it. Now I would ask Charlotte to narrate the incident that has happened to her in detail. Please, Charlotte, go ahead.
Yes, on the 4th of September, it was a very unfortunate.
Please tell us full name.
I am Charlotte Fernandez. I am the president of the Goa Mahila Congress, the Naik block president, and I am also the ward punch of Majorda Uttoda Talaka Panchayat. I am also the ex-sarpanch. I have been there in the tenure of 2022, and that year I was the sarpanch. So now from that time, the time I have been elected as the sarpanch, I was always voicing out against all the wrongdoings that was taking place in the panchayat. I was completely opposed to any sort of illegal works. Anything that was not in the interest of the village, I was strongly opposing it, which did not go down very well with the members. Now on 4th of September, we had a body meeting, and prior to that, in the earlier meeting, there was a matter which had come up for issuing occupancy certificate to one party, Yadav. It was on the beach road. And so I went for the inspection, and during the inspection, it was very clear that there are gross violations. The construction was in the road widening area, a lot of illegal structures which were there in the property, which I had raised objection even during site inspection, which the secretary just refused to prepare a site inspection report. And after insisting to prepare a report on site, he writes a report where everything is found correct as per TCB approved plan, which I did not sign the report and I just walked out from it. On the 4th of September, when the meeting, when this matter came up for a meeting, the inspection report was not placed. Sarpanch and Sarpanch Leena was and secretary issue korpaje. What issue korpaje? You have to place the report and all. Then asking the ward punch, pass korpaje and pass korpaje. You cannot do that. The matter has to be discussed. Then strongly opposed. Tooth and nail I objected to it because it was in gross violation. The minute I opposed to it, the punch, one of the accused, President Antown, started. He got furious, used so much of aggression, started using bad words and filthy language, which is not acceptable. That is a place of discussion, a place of debate. You cannot use such unparliamentary language there. Sarpanch also, keep quiet, don't tell. Mattale, fottale and all like that. This language, coming to beat, raise a hand and all. And none of the punch members opened their mouth. Nobody at that point of time to the rescue. And when I told him, mind your language, stop it, abusing my parents, abusing me, I said I will record. I removed my mobile to record it. The minute I started, secretary was card to mobile, card, and they just pounced. They pounced Beena and Crescent, they snatched the mobile from my hand, they were all scratches. I told them, give my mobile back, which they refused. Then I went to the administrative section where the staff was there. I told them, please give me mobile, I want to make a call. They were afraid. You know how the sarpanch is and all. I said, okay, then go and get the office mobile. They went to the chamber of the sarpanch. Sarpanch strict instruction, no giving mobile to her. I went back out again. There was a lady, one elderly lady seated over there. I said, can you please give me your mobile? And that is when I called the police. And I told them I want a lady officer to be there. They came, they went to the cabin, they got my mobile, and they also told that we will check the CCTV footage. Sarpanch tells cameras are not operational. during my tenure, I had made sure, the very first thing that I had made sure was that the cameras are made operational, fully operational. The minute she took over, they have gone non-functional. There are only 2 cameras which are facing the road at that, only those are functional. And this is not something new, every meeting I've been abused by the secretary, sarpanch, the other members, and I've been conveying this thing, informing the department. I've informed BDO, I've informed the director, I've informed even the chief secretary, but no action taken over this matter. They have just taken it lightly. I've told them, come see the CCTV footage of the abuses that they're carrying out on me, but nothing, absolutely nothing. So it is very shameful when the government says that there is reservation for women, but yet it is just namesake reservation, but they have to make sure that there are even security measures in place to make sure that whenever a complaint has, approaches them, that they have to look at it seriously. So it is not just taking it lightly. So, and a place where you have to exercise it, and it is a place where there is democracy should be upheld, and matters, a place for discussion, for debate in a rightful manner, that has to be there. Not abuse like this from men who say, you keep quiet, you shut up, you are this, you are that, you keep your mouth shut. This is not the way. Sarpanch, being a lady, should know how to work in a democratic manner. So yes, I hope now that the investigating officer will look into this matter seriously, and there will be a fair inquiry.
Ma'am, FIR is registered on whom now?
It is on all 3.
All 3.
Those who abuse her, those who
Leenat was, she's a sarpanch.
Okay.
Leenat was
the sarpanch. The panch, Crescent Andam,
Okay.
and secretary, Custodio Faria. And Leenat and Crescent, they have a history of abusing and assaulting people. Crescent already has a criminal case which is there on him. Leenat has already abused her own family members, her brother-in-law, sister-in-law. People who come to the panchayat, she is openly saying, I will hit you, get out from there, and also this is not acceptable.
Apart from police complaint, have you complained to the director of Panchayat?
Yes, I have complaints over here which I can share after this conference. Right from 2023, I've been given complaints.
No, I'm talking about this particular incident. Have you reported this to the deputy director or the director?
Yes, I put one on WhatsApp. I did not move a formal complaint to her because
the secretary is also involved and
yes.
it would be appropriate to...
No, but see, from 2023 I have been putting complaints. They have been taking it very lightly. I've told them, come and check the CCTV footage. It's only mere memorandums given and telling the same secretary on whom I have brought a complaint for him to investigate and give a report. How is this a fair inquiry? They have to appoint somebody from their side who is neutral, but here it is telling the same abuser only to look into the matter, which is not right.
So you mean to say they have been harassing you right from the day you elected in this term? Is it that?
Yes, correct. And they are complaints.
So this is what is happening with the ladies everywhere, and this is what we want to bring it to the notice of you people and the society also. See, don't underestimate women. We are, as long as we can bear, we are very quiet and ready to bear, but when it becomes unbearable, we have to take the help of the police, and this is what she has done. So they should learn a lesson. This double entry, and I will say that these people are getting the confidence just because it is the BJP government who is not taking any action against such type of people, and it is because of the double engine Sarkar that these people feel that they can do what they want to. On one side, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and 33% reservation act was passed, but nothing has been done. Well, they have not implemented that act, which we have been asking them. But now, looking at that, wherever you see all over India, the women are being harassed, and harassed to such an extent that at some places they are even being raped and murdered. Okay, just because they raise objections. So this is what is happening everywhere, and BJP Sarkar is not taking any action. Everything is just put under the carpet.
Ma'am, you accuse BJP in this whole incident. So is that here, are you here to say that Panchayat is supported by the BJP government?
Appears to me. Otherwise, from where they got the confidence? From where are they getting the confidence? To abuse the people, people from Naik. There were many people who wanted to come, but I only restricted because I don't want the chaos to be here for the press conference. There were many people who wanted to come and join us today.
For this respect, I will just say, whenever I would put complaints, Zat to complain gal, kai zaupana to gelen, kai zaupana. I mean, so much of confidence for potamos, kai zaupana. That confidence only comes when you know that you are being sheltered. So they are definitely getting all this protection. That's why they went to such a level.
Otherwise, they would not have dared to.